Oh yo, what's happening YouTube? And I say what's happening YouTube because I'm speaking directly to y'all that watch my channel and others with the same inconvenient truths on YouTube. As I don't need to tell y'all, this last week a lot of people have been clipped from YouTube, had their whole channels taken. Other shenanigans, you know, that you don't even know how to talk around, or that might get hit. They hit me with a community guidelines for having a decibel that didn't belong in my DLive link, trying to say it was going to some porno account. Now just 2 days ago I look, and what do I have? A copyright infringement strike for a Jordan Maxwell upload that is basically an unwritten rule that, when it comes to Jordan Maxwell, you know what I mean? If you're the type of cat who's gonna flag somebody for ripping and flipping a Jordan Maxwell video and or got your shit monetized, come on, man. You know what I mean? So anyway, one of two things happen. Either it's legit and LMN Radio filed a legit copyright strike against me. I mean, y'all know my channel. It's usually not me speaking to you guys. It's you guys know what my channel is. So I'm just a tad bit with it as far as the whole copyright thing. I either have physical, we're typing back and forth on email, permission, or it's a James Corbett type thing where it's utterly known, yo, take this, rip it, flip it. If you have a small channel, big channel, if you have no channel, put it on any other way you can share it. Get the info out there. And that's what I've been trying to do any way possible for the last 4 years since I realized what didn't happen on 9/11. And, again, the reason it took me that long to get to it is because I thought I knew everything. I said, of course, I didn't believe the official narrative from day one, but I believed like half of it. I believed 19 Muslims did it. Only difference is I believed our intelligence looked that way and let it happen, rather than planning the whole thing, setting it up, and, as far as to have a 8 to 10 year prize story, pre-story to, sell it or whatever. And in late 2016, that rocked my world. And every morning I wake up 4 years later, I'm not used to it. But anyway, so I've tried, you know what I mean? I, believe it or not, I've put a lot of time into, rooting through different people's work and, seeing what's, most of it is there's going to be some baby to not throw out with the bathwater. Some of it, it's almost all bathwater. Some of it, it's all baby, There's only 24 hours in the day. So that's what I've done with this channel. That's what I've tried to do with this channel. So basically what this is getting at, and I'm going to leave the links in the description, but if you're unaware, everyone is being forced to DLive, basically, whether they're forced or whether they're going on their own accord, okay, truther, okay, channels. They're either going over there on their own accord, they have been going over there on their own accord for the last 6 to 8 months since they've even been a platform, or they're right now in the middle of moving over there because they see what the future of this is. The future of this thing is archives at BitChute and live streams. And if you want to check out, the previous live streams for the last 72 hours, they're there. And, there's ways with that where it stays up for weeks at a time, the replays and all. I don't want to get into all that. I just want to do like a real quick 5-minute video, basically letting you guys know, if you see me stop uploading, that means I've been hit with some BS strike, and I got, 6 days or whatever, 7 days I can't upload. With this copyright thing, they don't give you the 7-day thing you can't upload or whatever. Most of y'all know. Point being, I know it's a different platform. I know it takes a couple minutes to get used to it. It is pretty user friendly. really, this isn't even about MC Dirty Work or Truth VJ MC Dirty Work, though my name is MC_ Dirty Work, all one word at DLive. And like I said, links will be in the description. But it's not even, I'm not just doing this because of me. All of your favorite truther YouTube channels are being moved over there, you know, like pushed over there. High Impact Flicks, they haven't been clipped yet, but you know what I mean. They're standing by to be clipped. Red Ice clipped over there. No More News standing by to be clipped, but over there already. Dabu, same thing, been over there. How about Owen Benjamin? You know, the #1 person clipped from YouTube that is actually the #1 followed person at DLive, which is mostly a platform for video gamers. You know, that's how that started. And then just because they actually abide by what pretty much all platforms say their community guidelines are, you know, because they don't, you know, just say, oh, you bullied, but then don't even give you an example of how you bullied or whatever. People flocked to them, you know, just because what they wrote was fair. So links to my DLive channel will be in the show notes. I do 5 to 6 live streams a week right now, as it is, you know. They're usually in the evening, sometimes they're in the morning, sometimes they're both, you know. I upload about an hour early to YouTube, not a video or whatever, but just, you know, a right quick, you know, like we post on Instagram, letting you know, yo, I'm about to go live in an hour. Post on Instagram, yo, about to go live in an hour. I haven't been, but I'm about to start that at Instagram, you know. So, but I mean, if you actually listen to everything I just said over the last 7 minutes, all that work is really on me. You know, all you guys gotta do is just click the link and then click the follow button. Because unlike, you know, some other platforms, you know, I got 235 about at BitChute. I got a little over 1,000 at YouTube. You know, I've got like 12 followers at DLive, you know. And man, have I put a lot of hours into doing these shows. Anyway, you know, I noticed it's kind of like painting, you know. That's what I did for a long time, you know, and painting's like the last thing you do, you know. Most of it's spackling, sanding, it's prep work, you know. 85% of it, the last day you're there, you're putting the coat on. And I tell you what, that's what these DLive presentations, live streams have been, you know. Me going over what we're going to talk about for that hour or two. Me writing down the stories, videos needed for vlogs, screenshots, articles, etc. on something that looks something like this, old school, you know what I mean? Real old school journalism style, you know? I don't know, it's different what I do here, man. You can see by the camera shaking around, you know? Listen to me like begging y'all to come to DLive, you know? And just so I can, you know, try to, you know, do my thing for fight the good fight. So I don't know. If you want descriptions or whatever, links are in the descriptions. If you want, you know what I mean? It helped me and it helped the truth movement. If hell, even if you don't follow me, it would help the truth movement just for you to get a DLive account and become familiar with DLive. Because I guarantee it, if you're not familiar with it yet, but you know, you are a self-described truther or whatever, you know. When I was a raver, we hated that damn word, raver. You know what I mean? But what club kid? No, get the F out of here. I'm talking about the 90s, you know what I mean? So what other word did we have to describe, you know, warehouse parties in Queens playing underground techno that were illegal, you know, that a normal person would understand? You know, this is back in the day when the word rave was barely known. It was just barely showing up in USA Today for the first time in like 1994, 1995. So, anyway, for the 4th time, links to my DLive channel where you don't even got it, you know what I mean? So simple. Just hit the link. It goes right to my channel. Not only does it bring you to DLive, but to my channel. And it'll say log in or sign in, you know? Whatever, meaning sign in if you don't have a John and an account, and log in if you do. If you don't, you'll dig it. I really think you will. Not just my channel, but the other channels that are there. Owen Benjamin in particular is hilarious. Really good stuff. Just there's good stuff all over there. There just really is, you know. And that's where we're gonna be, you know. And as far as the, you know, as far as any recorded archives that we can even have an idea might stay there for years, or at least as long as the doggone BitTorrent is still working, is BitChute, you know. So links will be in the show notes. If you're already one of the 12 that subscribed over there, thank you very, very much. It's very much appreciated. You know, anybody that's donated any, you know, the ice creams and Ninja Guineas, all that stuff, it's encouraging, you know, and it's noticed, put it like that. It doesn't go unnoticed. So before I yammer on, this is already going 11 minutes. Links are in the show notes. Thanks. And see where this goes from here as far as this platform. Peace.